Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be continuing on the discussion about cloth diapering and just then general how-tos of what to do. Today I'm going to be talking about wool diapering. And wool diapering is probably honestly my favorite thing to do and my favorite thing to talk about. It's probably the easiest method of doing cloth diapering just because the wash routine is just so low maintenance and just so easy. Literally, you buy your wool, make your wool, whatever. I actually have some that I bought. I have some that I made from old wool sweaters. And honestly, it doesn't matter. It all works the same and it's all amazing. So you have two really well, there's a couple of different types of wool. There's, merino, which is really soft, fine wool. You got your regular lamb's wool, sheep wool, whatever. When you're making your wool diapers, you want your fiber content to be, I believe it's at least 70% wool. Whenever I look for anything below 70%, I don't grab it, I don't use it. I have this one that I made, and yes, it's swanky. This was literally my first attempt at making a wool cover, and it has a double layer inside, so that way it just got that extra bulletproof layer of wool. This is Diasana, and it's actually dirty because my kids are playing with it. And it's just a regular natural. And these are both considered soakers or shorties. They're the shorter version of, and I also showed you guys another type in my last video. These are longies, and these are actually made out of that really soft, like cashmere. Actually, I believe it's what this is made out of. But it's just got the little nice ruffled legs, and they're just so cute, and I love them, and they're so soft, and I just want to rub them on my face. Anyway, so you can sew your own, or you can buy them at like really any diaper retailer typically has wool. And really, you can get it for really cheap. You can also get it for really expensive. The great thing about wool is that when you buy it used, you don't have to sanitize it, strip it, nothing. You literally just have to wash it and lanolize it. When you lanolize your diapers, it's really just eyeballing. You're gonna take regular, you can get the like nipple lanolin. This is just a Lashana, whatever, HPA lanolin. And depending on how many diapers you are lanolizing, depends on how much you are gonna use. So typically when I lanolize mine, I don't lanolize more than like 2. And that's just because I don't have to wash more than 2 at once. You're gonna want to lanolize after every wash. And you don't want to use too much lanolin because then your diapers get sticky, tacky, gross feeling, yucky, ew. And your baby's gonna be mad at you about it. When I typically lanolize, I get amount of like the size of a macaroni noodle. And that is actually sometimes even too much. So first you're gonna wash your diapers with the actual soap, and I actually just use Aveeno Baby, and any gentle baby soap will do. I just use Aveeno because that's just what we have. It's the most gentle stuff that we have in our house. We also have Johnson's, but I don't like to use that just because it can be a little bit too harsh, so I don't want it to like ruin my diaper fibers. So, and then when you are done washing, you're going to rinse thoroughly. And then you're gonna refill your sink. You don't want it too hot because it's gonna mess with your diapers. So you're gonna take that like macaroni size bit of the lanolin and mix it in with a little bit of the baby soap. Eyeball it until you get like a nice milky consistency. You're gonna wanna do it in warm water or hot water, probably hot water, to dissolve the lanolin because this stuff is solid at room temperature, so it's not gonna melt very well unless you do hot water. And lanolin is just so good for the wool because, I mean, that's just naturally what is derived from the wool. Lanolin comes from animals, and so does wool. And this goes with wool. I like to soak mine for overnight. That way it gets nice and just into the fibers. You're gonna wanna swish it around, make sure that nothing's sitting for too long, otherwise you're gonna get sticky spots. Just like I said, if you use too much lanolin, you're gonna get sticky on your diapers. So yeah, when you do that, you're gonna wanna make sure you're moving it around, and making sure everything's getting just nice and lanolized. I even turn mine inside out so that way even the inside's getting lanolized. With that being said, is if you, after you've washed your diapers and you find that your diapers really just are not getting you where you need them to, you can take a little bit of lanolin and rub it into the spot that you find is really leaking. I love wool because it really honestly is probably one of the most absorbent things out there. You don't have to wash every time it gets dirty. You can, unless like it gets poopy, and even then sometimes you can just spot clean it and it's good to go. You do want to make sure you're letting it dry in between, otherwise you're gonna have a wet diaper putting on your baby. So, but the thing is wool dries so fast it's not even funny. Wool is great for nighttime. It's pretty much bulletproof, so that way, like, if you have a really good fitted or pre-fold, or you can even use it on top of like a pocket diaper just for that extra, just in case, and it will get you through the night. My son is an extremely heavy wetter, and I'm telling you, he sleeps all night, and it can get us through the whole night without me having to do one single diaper change on him. Really good, great nighttime option. If you're still searching for that thing that really is just good for you, I would definitely invest in at least one, because you don't even need a whole lot, like I said, because you don't have to wash it too often. You only need a couple a day, because when you take that one wool diaper off, you can lay it out to dry, put the other one, and by the time you go to put the other one on, the first one's probably gonna be dry and ready to use again. So it's just honestly amazing. I love it. I love it with my fitteds. I love it with pre-folds. I love it with anything. And then even when they outgrow diapers, you can still use wool as pants, because it's just awesome. And I know a lot of people get really scared because wool, I know everyone, when they imagine wool, they imagine, you know, those itchy, gross sweaters that their grandmas made them when they were younger. But wool, like I said, you can get the really soft, you know, cashmere, anything like that. And it's just, it feels so, it's super breathable, whether, you know, people want to admit it or not. It absorbs as well, so even when, you know, your actual fitted or pre-fold's full, the wool will then start to absorb liquids as well. So you have that double, and then it's evaporating out of the wool. Anyways, so it's just a really great option. It's really easy to maintain, take care of. It's really probably the best lazy options out there. Even more so than the all-in-ones. You don't have to wash it nearly as often. The most washing is washing your pre-folds and fitteds, and even then, that's not that extreme. There's no stuffing pockets, nothing. You can literally have a snappy, a wool cover, and a couple of pre-folds, and you could probably call diaper one child for forever. So, if you have any other questions, please don't be afraid to ask. If there's anything else that you guys want to see me discuss, just let me know. I'm very open. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Don't ever watch me ever again. It really doesn't matter. So thank you guys. Bye.